Okay, so I kind of made a promise that I would make a video confession. It's actually not my confession, it was something that a reader sent in. If a reader sent in something that was awesome, I would record one. And okay, so first off, introductions, I guess are in order. Hi, I'm GC, XOXO, and all that. I run Gay Confessions, so this is my first video. You guys may have heard my voice previously. Um, yeah, and all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my phone right now and I'm going to read the confession that was sent in by this guy. Um, yeah, this guy from Malaysia. I'm going to call this confession the one with the boy NC, or the boy with the PT trainer. I have no idea. When you check the YouTube channel, look out for the title, and I guess that's when I kind of. You see, growing up, I wasn't exactly small. Being 188 cm tall, I was Jabba the Hutt at 168 kgs. Wherever I went, I get disgusted stares and sometimes I can hear people passing remarks. Oh my god, so fat. That hurt. It really hurt. That was 9 years ago. One day after work, I happened to waddle past this gym nearby my office. Saw classes being conducted with members happily jumping and dancing around. I was thinking how great it could be if there's a place like for a guy like me. And absentmindedly, I was actually moving towards the gym entrance where a girl, I guess it was one of their consultants or the reception staff, greeted me with such warm smile. She actually escorted me inside while talking to me. For the first time, I felt that I did not disgust a stranger with the way I looked. Or perhaps that was just part of the job. Ha ha ha. So to cut the long story short, I signed up as a member and then immediately I was being offered 3 PT for 3 sessions that came with the joining package, I suppose. I was under the PT of this brutal trainer named C. He literally tortured me for the first 3 free sessions. He told me that I will remain fat if I thought he was being mean. I will remain an ugly piece of crap if I thought he's bullying me. All that while, I never fought back but to take in all the insults like a real man should. I thought I was going to give up eventually after the 3 grueling sessions, but I continued my sessions with C because I realized that even after a short 3 sessions, I felt that my body was changing. I was less tired and I walked and I climbed the staircase better. So I signed up for another year of PT with C and he really pushed me to my edge. A few times I lost my temper and yelled back at him and he was understanding enough to take a step back before jumping right back on the torture wagon. That was back in 2007. Then back in 2010, one evening after my workout and shower, as I was getting ready to leave, I happened to walk past the reception counter and saw C sitting there, reading some mags. He looked up and suddenly winked at me and said, "Looking good, buddy." Me, being the introvert by nature, didn't quite know how to handle that, so a timid "thanks" just escaped my mouth. So I bid goodnight to the rest of the staffs, and as I was leaving the reception area, suddenly I heard C hollered, "Hey, wait, wait!" He trotted next to me and told me that he was going for a bite and asked if I was interested to join him. Being taken by surprise like that, I often took a while to come up with a definite answer. Ha ha ha. But I said yes eventually, and so we went for a quick mama. During the entire time, C was indeed superly chatty. I really didn't expect him to be the chatty sort because he always looked so serious and often sporting a brood whenever he was in the gym. I began to feel slightly fond of him because after all, he's quite a good looking guy with a nice muscular body to boot. Anyway, we began to hang out more regularly after the first. We've been to hiking trips, wall climbings, marathons, movies, you name it. Oh, did I mention I was also 70 kgs lighter by then? So that would make you 80 kg. I don't know, I failed at math. Ha ha ha. What an achievement, really. So one day, we were supposed to go to this book fair at some mall in town and it was my turn to pick him up. He lived not too far away from me, around 10 to 15 minutes drive. As I was driving towards his place, the unpromising weather started to form, and just as I pulled up in front of his gate, it started to pour heavily. So heavy you couldn't really see what's in front of you sort. So he opened the gate and beckoned me to come in to wait it out. So I went in, found a nice spot in the living room, sat down and flipped through some fitness and cars magazines. A typical straight reading material, I must say. He emerged from the kitchen with coffee to offer, and the rain, on the other hand, wasn't anywhere near ceasing, so we talked and talked as usual. Then out of the blue, he asked, "Are you gay?" To which I said, "For me to know and for you to find out." You guys say that too? Huh. Then came the awkward part. He asked again, how to find out. As I was scouting for words to say, he got up from his spot and slowly walked towards my side and sat down right beside me. He put his arms around my shoulder and asked again, how to find out lah? By now, I was trying very hard to avoid his gaze by looking down at my knees for what I also don't know. Lol. Suddenly, I felt a soft peck on my cheek and I turned to face him, wanted to ask him what the hell was that for, but before I could, he attacked me with another kiss, full on my lips. I was already semi-surrendering to his attacks because being a virgin at that age, it was really something very new to me, yet it felt good. So when he stopped, I was looking kind of dazed and he told me, I like you, you know that? And I told him that it never occurred to me that he's gay because he looked too straight to be one, to which he chuckled. Well, let's just say I know how to mask very well. With that, we skipped book fair for the day, and no, we did not get it on, FYI. We talked about topics that are more personal, and it was indeed awesome. And tonight actually, I'm picking him up from the airport after his trip with his family to Bali, and yes, how time flies. I was lucky enough to find someone without hassle because from what I gathered, looking for a relationship is very easy, but to be in one that lasts is the most difficult and rare. So I've known C for a total of 9 years now, but we started getting serious by the end of 2010. And today, I'm 85 to 88 kgs. Okay, so my math is good. And maintaining because C doesn't want me to get any more leaner. He said I won't be that nice to hug anymore, smiley face. I'm feeling really blessed with this opportunity that I'm having with him. And sometimes when we least expect it or weren't actually looking for it, things happen and they work out. I guess I'm just plain lucky. From Malaysia. Well, there you go. And you are indeed very lucky. Love, sometimes like keys and stuff that you lose, really comes around when you're not looking for it. And, well, last long. XOXO. Take care.